Perfectionism falls under the category of obsessive compulsive disorder. It could also be part of obsessive compulsive personality disorder, which means that the individual has a lot more systemic behaviors that are in congruence with obsessiveness. Perfectionism is impossible to achieve. Perfection cannot be found in humans or in nature. And actually, if we could all be perfect, we should ask, how are we different? How can we find our skills? Some of the skills that humans have are very much connected with not being perfect. People who are artists and their art is so abstract and so out of control, but this is the beauty of their art and this is the beauty of their mind. Perfectionism will only steal moments, happiness, and calmness from you. When you're constantly chasing a perfect outcome, you cannot be in the moment. You cannot enjoy life. You cannot enjoy your home, the people that you love, your job, because your brain is constantly occupied with doing more, with doing better, with making sure that no one sees you at a weak spot, at a weaker place. But humans, we are weak at times. And from weakness, we can come out triumphant because we find solutions that we could not see before. A perfectionist cannot accept all expressions of life. The happy ones, the ones that are a bit more sad, the ones that we don't want to see anyone and we just want to be in our home. These are the moments that will bear the sweetest and juiciest fruit. Humans sometimes need to suffer, need to feel that they don't have everything they want in order to create anything amazing. Embrace bad outcomes, embrace mistakes. Every mistake you make is going to lead you closer to the success that you deserve. A perfectionist cannot experience that. A perfectionist will be constantly in anxiety, in panic, and cannot love himself because he's terrified that others can see his vulnerability. But vulnerability is what makes us beautiful, humble, empathetic. This is how we can connect with others and we can grow from that place. Try to discard perfectionism. It's the impossible dream. It's the impossible ideal and a behavior that will never give you what you want. Embrace your mistakes. Embrace the fact that you still need to grow. You still need to practice in order to do better. Doing well and being happy is what you should be aiming for, not being a perfectionist. Why is perfectionism difficult to spot and identify? Because our society embraces and condones perfectionism. We're constantly being told that we need to be more perfect, more beautiful, more abundant, richer, more successful, have bigger homes, more expensive cars. And when you see this everywhere, and when the message is consistent wherever you're looking at, media, social media, family, friends, if you become perfectionist and if you find joy and self-esteem only in pursuing the best outcomes, then you cannot understand that you're doing anything wrong because this is what you've been told for years, for decades. But perfectionism is different from an achiever. A healthy achiever is a person who embraces mistakes, embraces breaks in their trajectory to a higher place and a better place. If you cannot accept, be happy, or embrace a mistake, a low grade, a failure at work, then you're very likely to be perfectionistic. That means that you're suffering from obsessive compulsive disorder or obsessive compulsive personality disorder. How are you going to get out of there? It is easy. Start embracing your mistakes. Understand, comprehend, and accept that perfect outcomes are unrealistic. They don't exist in nature. No human has been able to produce them. And open up to the possibility that every time you make a mistake, every time you fail, you become stronger, smarter, more intelligent, and more likely to have a congruent life that takes you every day where you want to go, where you're happy and where you can enjoy certain successes. And always in life, we will struggle, we will fail, and we will find better ways to go to a place where are more abundant and more in congruence with love and happiness and joy. The Superwoman complex is celebrated widely on a global level. Women are expected to be superwomen, to look great, to have kids, to breastfeed them, to achieve at work, to produce a lot of money, and to always be happy and nurturing. How is this possible from one person? What we're doing to women is excruciatingly painful. And now one more layer has been added. Women cannot age. They need to be 70, looking 30. The pressure to achieve that, the pressure to produce it, is immense. And some women break under this pressure. We need to accept women. We need to accept that they will not always look 20. It is impossible. Men also cannot look 20. That they will be tired, that a pregnancy will leave their body weaker or looking bigger or also having stretch marks. We need to accept life. We have gone to a place where joy and love and affection and being present for our children and our friends and family members is not important. What is important is appearing to be managing everything, juggling everything in perfect order and perfect results. We need to let women just be whatever they want to be. When we let women be themselves, they will be more affectionate, they will be calmer, they will be nurturing, and they will be happier for themselves. Women also have their own dreams, and we need to create space for that. There's a widespread body dysmorphic disorder amongst all age groups. 5-year-olds, 10-year-olds, teenagers, 20-year-olds, but also people in their 50s and 60s and 70s. Our bodies don't look the same the time we're born. They don't look the same when we're 5 or 20. And this is something we all need to come to terms with. We need to stop asking people to look exactly the same, muscular, slim, slender, tall. Everyone is different, and our genetic predisposition will determine our weight, our height, and the shape of our body. The goal should be not perfection. The goal should be health. Ideally, we need to go to a place where we feel that our body is our friend, is our livelihood. Our bodies help us live, enjoy, go from point A to point B, and keep us alive. We breathe. We should be really so grateful to our bodies instead of attacking our bodies with diets that no one can ever maintain. We should treat our body with love and respect for keeping us alive. The most important part that our bodies are doing is that our heart is beating and we're breathing. We have a digestive system that allows us to go from one day to the next. We eat food, we produce it, we discard it, and the same happens with liquids. You should be grateful to your body. Our bodies are our connection to this life. And allowing our bodies to be and evolve in any way that they need or in a way that's healthy for us should be the goal. Health professionals could turn people into a healthier relationship with their bodies. We need more love for our bodies, not less respect and more disgust for our bodies. There are people who are disgusted with the way that their body looks or their face looks. This is the ultimate picture of unhappiness. Allow your body to evolve with you through the days, months, and decades of your life, and be grateful for what it gives you. In many occasions, people resort to perfectionism because they were abused by an alcoholic parent or because they were told that they had zero value. This is their coping mechanism. They were never able to please a parent or a caregiver, and as a result, they're chasing perfection throughout their lives. What can we do? We can find joy in ourselves. We can evolve ourselves to be the person that we always wanted to be. And there is some healing there. We need to heal our wounds from our childhood. You need to replace the image that your parents gave you, your environment told you are, with healthier ones. And it sounds difficult. It sounds that is a very long process. But any long process is made short when you start. As long as you're looking at this process, thinking that it's very long and you don't want to embark on this journey, the journey will be getting longer and longer. The moment you start, you also enjoy the fruits of your labor. Perfectionism is not a solution. It is actually a gold-gilded prison. You are a prisoner of your own thoughts. You cannot enjoy. You only need to produce the best possible outcomes. Start the healing journey today by accepting yourself and loving the skills and the good personality traits you already have. In certain cultures, women are expected to find a perfect partner. A person that takes care of his body, is good looking, very successful, and makes a lot of money. Why is that? Because in certain cultures, women are not expected to do well for themselves. And the best level of social recognition they can achieve is to find a husband or a partner that will do this for them. If this is an environment you have grown up in, and these are the values that have been imposed to you, I would strongly recommend you say no. A huge, loud no. Find yourself, create the life that you want. You can be successful in any way you choose to be. You can be the person that fills your life. And once you're standing on your own 2 feet and you don't expect anyone else to save you, then you can find an equal partner and you can both create the life of your dreams. Raise children that know how to accept their mistakes and strive for greater results in a gradual manner, not fast, not immediate, not now. Immediate gratification is something that we instill in our children. And when they cannot achieve it, they try to biohack it. Or they become narcissists and they tell themselves that they already have it, although there is a very long way to actually accomplish it. The best antidote to perfectionism is to focus on progress. Progress is gradual and slow. If you expect progress to be done by tomorrow, then you're still looking for perfection. When you find joy in the journey of progressing and every day getting a small golden nugget of where you need to be later in life, the journey will feel pleasant, joyful, and gratifying. Progress done in a gradual manner needs to replace perfection for individuals, families, and societies.